Hey everybody, this is Chris Dwayne, founder of Sons of Liberty Academy. I wanted to give a quick tour to what you can expect to what the Academy looks like once you get inside and what to do when you get there. I've spent a lot of time just kind of cleaning it up and making it a lot easier to use. Again, we have drop-down menus scrolling across the top to give you access to all the public sites. The home page and Liberty Tree are one and the same. That's this page that you see here. The heart and soul of this is the actual Academy. This is, again, 46 hours of video. I wanted to show you a couple what they look like. Huge flash player. It's probably 800 pixels across. One thing I will tell you, this is a collapsible menu, so if this is in the way, you have to make this bigger. May have to close some sidebars in your browser, but that'll get around that real quick. Every one of the modules, I start off with a little video, some music that pertains to the subject matter of the chapter. I kind of relate this as coming out to a football game. You always like to have a little pump-up music, and this is. I hope that you get excited about this stuff. I mean, this is the heart and soul of why we're alive. Why we're Americans and why we're losing our freedoms. And this is a positive way of taking this back through education, through understanding, and that we can make a difference in this world, but we have to get our heads straight and then work together. Some of the important features that I have here, this is obviously the video. It'll show down here. This one's probably the shortest one. It's about an hour and 41 minutes. I put chapters in here because I know some of these modules are incredibly long. I think I have one that's probably about 10 hours long, and it's not something that you're going to be able to plow through in a day. So what you do is you let the video load up. It usually takes about, I don't know, a couple minutes for it to load up a really long file. I mean, some of these are a couple gigabytes. And then you can go to the actual chapter where you left off. As opposed to just fast forwarding the whole thing or not knowing exactly where you were. I did this because this is a large subject matter, one that I plan on modifying over time, and this was an easy way for me to present this information, and it's an easier way for you to consume it. I know it's a lot easier to sit back and take in this information than it is to sit down and start plowing through all the a book or something like that. I laid out all this information in the way that I would want to be taught this subject matter had I not done this the haphazard way of studying for 5 years and starting with some big issues and then working back to the smaller issues and putting it all together. Underneath every single module, I have additional resources. This is either material that goes to support the module or stuff that didn't make it in there and that was pretty important stuff. I loaded up all my quotes that I have. I have probably over 1,500 quotes that I felt were important. So every module, I'm just going to keep on adding additional resources. If there's subject matter that you think that should belong either in the Academy, which are the videos, or as a support resource, I'll definitely put it in. I have the drop-down menus, so you can go from one module to another. They all have this, again, big flash player with the chapters, and usually takes depending on your speed, it usually can get going right away. And again, if you're left off at the end of one of these chapters, you're going to have to let the whole thing load up because sometimes it stops and hesitates. You may have to reload the page. Again, more additional resources here. This one's actually pretty big. The financial control one. There's a lot of great articles, a lot of great videos. But this is it. I mean, this is 46 hours worth of material. Basically, get your master's in freedom. That's what I try to tell people, that's what you're trying to get. because when you know all this information, nothing will be able to stop you.